Hey guys, welcome back. This is Brian from the BTNHD, and yes, today we are reviewing or doing a hands-on review with Lenovo's Legion Y520. We're going to go over the bad, the ugly, and the awesomeness of this laptop. So let's get started. So how about the performance on the Y520? Now this laptop packs a punch. Now if you checked out the live stream that we played Black Ops, Overwatch, and League of Legends, smooth with no issues. I didn't have any issues in my side, but it does pack all the necessary parts for it to run smoothly with gaming and day-to-day stuff. The Y520 comes with an i7 7th generation processor with a clock speed of 2.80 gigahertz. Now for the graphics card, it does come with an NVIDIA GTX 1050 Ti, which is dead on awesome for this particular laptop. I had no issues with the particular graphics card. For memory, it only goes up to 16 gigs, and this is where I was a little disappointed. I was hoping that the 520 could go up to 32 gigs or 64 gigs, but 16 gigs is pretty good. Primary operating system is Windows 10, which we can't really get away from that, but it's okay. It does run pretty smooth with the latest hardware. For a solid state drive, I was a little disappointed again because I was really hoping that the Y520 will come with an M.2 solid state drive, but it really doesn't. This one actually comes with a PCIe solid state drive, and the max is 512 gigabytes, and it's still fast. Boot time is fast. Everything is no problem. The only problem is I would love to see the Y520 with an M.2 solid state drive. Now with that solid state drive, you're also going to get a second hard drive, which is raw storage of 2 terabytes with a SATA hard drive, and I believe it's about 7200 RPM, which is pretty fast. You can store all your information on that particular hard drive. For the display, it comes with a beautiful 15.6 Full HD. Another disappointment on my side. Full HD 1920 by 1080. It'd have been awesome to see the Quad HD because come on, you got a 1050 Ti. Definitely push that Quad HD, but Full HD works well with the 520. Another thing that I love about the display is it has anti-glare display technology, which is awesome using it from outside, but I don't really recommend taking this guy outside without your power adapter because the battery will only last between 3 to 4 hours. It really depends on how you tweak it. If you go in and change around the power settings, you could probably get maybe 4.5 to 5 hours, but for my testing, I only got around 3.5 hours of battery life. Alright, so the Y520 keyboard layout. It's a full keyboard layout, which is awesome. This basically means on your right hand side you have your number keypad. Lenovo kind of highlighted the basic WASD keys. It'd have been awesome if I'm able to take that W and just make the F one because I'm a huge League of Legends fan. So the ASDF are the ones that I'm constantly using. The trackpad is dead on. I'm really satisfied with the trackpad on this particular Y series because almost all the Y series laptops that I tested with Lenovo, I always had problems with the mouse. And for this particular Y520, no issues at all. It wasn't stopping or hesitating. It was really smooth. The only problem that I have is the left and right click on the touchpad. It's really hard because this guy right here, if you press it lightly, it doesn't really do anything. But if you press here, something happens. So if you want something to happen right here, you got to press real hard to get an action. Overall, other than that, dead on. I love the fact that they didn't do a full bleed right and left touch right here. They actually divided it with a line. A lot of companies normally don't do that. It's not a mechanical keyboard, and it's okay. The response during gaming was okay. It wasn't as fast as I'm so used to with mechanical keyboards, but it's right there. One of the cool things about the Lenovo is that you have this nice little capture the screen. If you press this button right here, it automatically records whatever you're doing and it saves it inside your video file. So that's a huge plus with the Y520. Now the keyboard does light up, and it only goes in 2 stages. If you guys have checked out on the live stream, I kind of turned off the lights and I kind of turned on the lights. It only has 2 levels. It's not like the Y720, which you're able to go in there and modify the colors, but it only has 1 color, which is red. And it's really weird because the keys itself is a combination of red and black. So when you turn on that red LED on the keyboards, you don't really get that kind of like wow factor. Now for the display on the Y520, again, to me it's small. 15.6 is really small. It's so much bezel around the display. I really found it hard playing League of Legends on this display because I'm so used to using big monitors. But I would definitely recommend hooking it up with the HDMI to another display to take that full HD. But the display is nice. It does have anti-glare right now, and it's on full status right now. This is 100. If I take it all the way down, this is 0, which is not bad. I still see the icons, but I really don't see the background of it. And if I bring it all the way up, that's 100% on brightness. If I put it this way, you probably get a better view if you turn it this way. So these are like the different angles. And I mean, it's dead on. Anti-display is no problem. I have a lot of lighting right now recording this. And no matter where I position the laptop, you guys are capable of viewing it with no problem. Or somewhat, right? I'm able to see everything with no issue. My only concern is just the size of it. It's just, for me, it's so small. There's so much bezel. And I think the reason why it's so much bezel is because, you know, again, you got the webcam right here with the 2 mics. And the webcam is only 720p. It's okay with so much power that this particular laptop has. I would really think that the webcam would be 1080, but it isn't. But it's okay. Okay, so if you're wondering about the speaker systems on the Y520, the speaker systems are right here at the top, which is great. Normally with gaming systems, you would see that the speaker system is actually at the bottom and it bounces off the table and then it flows up on the side. For the Y520, I give these guys 2 thumbs up, and the reason why is because it's powered by 2 2-watt Harman speakers. Right now I'm at my channel, and I'm gonna play this video. The one that I use, it's on 50% right now. Every Saturday at 3 o'clock Eastern. That's 50%, and I'm gonna raise it up all the way to 100%. So this is all the way 100% at the time, and apparently ESXi doesn't have a bridge mode, which I like. Alright, so that's 100%. Now if we go inside the Lenovo's Nerve Sense kind of dashboard, the sound enhancement is turned on by default. So right now I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going back to the site, and let's play this guy with 100%. Using bridge mode to have one IP address. That IP address has internet access, and then it kind of like... See, I don't really see a big difference with that sound enhancement. A little bit, just a little bit. I think with the sound enhancement, there was a nice little bass to it. So let's turn it back on. Provides internet access to all my virtual machines. Yeah, I think with the sound enhancement turned on, you get that nice slight bass in the background. You got to pay really attention to it. All right, guys, so overall the 520 is a great find, great budget laptop for those individuals that are trying to get into the gaming world. I mean, it's not that bad. For me, it was a little noisy at first, but eventually you get used to that. The display, the anti-glare display was great. For me, I just really feel like the display was so small because it was so much bezel around the display. 15.6 is too small for me. That's what I feel. You know, but the price is there. Again, I was a little disappointed about the memory cap, only 16 gigs. I would love to see the 520 go up to 32 gigs, 64 gigs, but hey, that's me. It does have some overheating issues between the middle of the keyboard, which was okay, but eventually when you turn on the extreme cooling, that will cool down real fast for you. Overall, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this hands-on review on Lenovo's Legion Y520. If you have any questions or comments, leave it at the bottom, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.